Hello everyone, and I am M.R. Thali. Today we have Mr. Bandula Ratnapala. It's honor to have you with us today for this interview, sir. As an outstanding Marian and a celebrating boxing coach in the United States, your journey is truly inspiring. We are excited to hear about your experience, achievements, and the lessons you have learned along the way. Thank you for taking the time to share your story with us. First, I would like to ask you, sir, could you share about your early life and the education at St. Mary's College Dehiwala? What are some of your fondest memories from the time?
Yes, truly, I'm come from the Buddhist family. My parents are Buddhist. I don't know how my father and mother put me into the St. Mary's. So in the beginning, past life, I remember that those days, there's a wall in the church. I remember that under the trees, under the trees. So once you go to school, we teachers bring us to the near the under the tree and give the classes, So main time, I don't know, even though I'm Buddhist, I used to go Wednesday to the church. And so church, every Wednesday they give the free lunch, lunch packet. So me and my brother, all the friends stay in the line. We take the lunch packet and so we sit down near the, under the bell, there's a big bell in the church. So we are eating that, So this is the it started my life, my father passed away when I was 10 years old. So my mom, the one, so did everything for me, So a lot of beautiful things then in college, we sit down under the Mara tree. We are playing with the Mara flowers with the friends. So we are waiting until my parents come and pick me up to go home. And so there's a beautiful teachers and the masters, so always guiding. And there's the watcher, I forgot his name. I think Stephen or Martin. I remember, so I remember his face, He always guide us, He always make sure that the parents come and pick us like that, So these are the little things, yeah.
Next, sir, how did you value your learn at St. Mary's, such as respect for others and influence your boxing career and personal life?
Yes, boxing helped me a lot. So I went to, I studied up to GC O level. So after O level, so I didn't have time to go for the high level education because, so the family crisis, So I have my brothers, my mom, and so I had to find a job. So the first thing after O levels, so I went to find a job and help the family. So I joined the Sri Lanka Navy, and I started my journey from there. And in the college, they teach a lot. They teach a lot, especially in boxing. Boxing teaches a lot, means because I am the only Sinhalese that student or boy, so joined the boxing, because at that time all the burger boys and the Christian boys, they rule all the boxing, So the coach also, Burger, Joe Rodrigo, and the Barney Joseph. So very hard to join the team, very, very hard, So I had a fight in a school. So after that, my game master, he put me and I remember former wrestler, Ranjit Mendes, his brother, Janta Mendes, I had a fight with him when I was a kid, He's my friend now. So he put us to wrestling, Mr. Jayawardena. So truly, I don't want to do the wrestling because of that. I don't like the smell of that, the cover, So mats, so after that, he put me in the boxing. So I took letter from my my mother don't know much English, because I told my sister and I wrote a small letter and gave it to the game master. That time Mr. Javadana. So he put me into the boxing. So from there I started my boxing. I learned a lot from boxing, how to take all the challenges, and it is like every day like a round. Sometimes you get a punch, you go down, and you get up and you fight again, and then you fight until you win. That's it.
Sir, could you elaborate on your experience and achievements in school boxing competition, particularly your role as a captain and winning the LV Jayavira Championship in 1971?
Yes, as I told, this is not the racial problem. This is not the racial issue I'm telling you right now. Without clear that, But that time I cannot speak English, So only myself in the team, the boxing team. So communication is very hard. Sometimes entering the boxing team is very, very hard. So in the beginning, they didn't, they don't want to give me a chance, So always they put a big kids to sparring. So I get hammered every single day, and I come home and black and blue my eyes, So my mom is telling, "Oh, you stop that game, this is not good for you," and she's screaming me. But I didn't stop. I went every single day for the practice. So finally they put me in the junior championship boxing event. So after that I won that, and so from there, so every meet I fought the Stubbs Shield, I fought the up-country, low-country, and the TBJ, LV Jayavira. So I truly, my boxing captain is the Bernard De Silva. So I want to, and the Douglas Perra. So I fought under his captaincy, Bernard De Silva and the Douglas Perra. And the Chao Dikau, Godfrey Vanier, Milroy Bird, Vasanta Perra, and Vasanta Randenia, and Theodore Isaacson, Hans van Killenberg, Bunty van Killenberg, Lucian Jans. This is all our team, Andre Vanderwood and the Milan Dikau. They are younger to me, So I trained them, I coached them when they start the boxing, So from there, so I captained the LV Jayavira, and so after school finish, I joined the Sri Lanka Navy, and from there I fought for the Leaden Cup, Clifford Cup, the Defence Services, Intercommands, and the Nationals.
Sir, after you leaving the school, you coached St. Mary's boxing team to win the Stubbs Shield in 1973. What was it like transition from a boxer to a coach?
Yes, because I learned a lot of things from the Bernard De Silva, Douglas Perra, and the Shao, and Mr. Joe Rodrigo, my coach. So after I left the school, so I think Joe Rodrigo went to Australia. Then came the Mr. Rafaidin, and he also, I think, he's left. So there's nobody to coach the team. So myself and Daniel Late, he's passed away recently. So we took over. So every day I'm living Dehiwala, it's close by to me. So every day I come and train my team. So after that, we won the Stubbs Shield.
Sir, how did your experience in the Sri Lanka Navy shape your boxing and coaching skills?
Navy is I'm very young, joined the Navy. I'm like 18 years, So I fought Leaden Cup, Clifford Cup, Intercommand, Defence Services. So the club boxing is completely different compared to the school boxing. So you're getting there's no age limit. School there's an age limit, and the weight, and the club boxing, no age limit, So I'm 18 years old, but I fought with the guys with the 30 years old, 25 years old, 28 years old, 34, 35 years old, That's a good experience I got. And in there also, I met the good fighters, came from the other schools, Zaira Maradana, that the Ikram and the Selvam, Somapala Perra from the St. Michael's Polvata, and the Sirsena Vijayatunga from the St. Michael's Polvata, and the TJ Ismail. So TJ Ismail, I think, senior to me, I think. So I got the club's experience, and so that's a different method, not like the college school boxing. You have to go. It's very hard. Yes.
Sir, what motivated you to move to the United States in 1989, and how did you begin your coaching career there?
1989, I came to the United States, and after that, truly, I worked for my family. I didn't have any idea to do boxing training or anything, because first thing, I have 3 kids, 1 daughter and the 2 sons. So I want to help them. I want to make money to help them. So finally, boxing in my blood. I love boxing. I always in the TV watch all the big fights. Finally, one of the police officer, so he's my friend. His name is Mark Viking. So I told him that one day. He asked me, "Bandhu, you know anything about boxing?" I said, "Yes. I did boxing in St. Mary's College in Sri Lanka." So he's the one bring me to the Police Athletic League, Pasek Police Athletic League as a coach. So I went over there first day, I look like an Indian, So all the Americans, especially police, wear tattoos and everything. The 8 packs, the 6 packs, they are very strong. So they first thing they asked me once I went to see them, the head coach asked me, "You from where?" So I said, "I'm from Sri Lanka." So he said, he don't know where is the Sri Lanka even, He said, "India?" I said, "No, it's not India, it's a small island, Sri Lanka." So he said, "You did boxing?" I said, "Yes, I did boxing." So he said, "You have to be a citizen to get the license to train the boxing." So he gave me all the USA boxing phone numbers and everything. I had to call them and get make arrangement, do the test, and get the license and come. From there you can go, So after that, I called the USA USA Boxing Association. So they gave me a booklet to study. After that, I went for the exams, and I got through. They did the physical exam. They did the background checkup, and from there, so I came back to my gym and I gave to my coach my certificate and everything. I passed the exams and everything. From there, I start to train in the Police Athletic League. So that time, so nobody want to come and train with me because I look like Indian, So they are telling they don't have a racial problem, but they have the racial, they have, but they are not showing that, So anyway, that time Angel Brito, another boxer from Dominican Republic, he came to train to my gym. So my head coach, George Martinez, told me, "Bandhu, at least you can train this kid." So I trained that kid very good, because with my coach's experience in the Sri Lanka, I used that, as a tool, and I trained him so hard, I trained hard, and we had the Golden Gloves in 1999. So he represents the Pasek Athletic League, Police Athletic League. He won the best fight in the night, fastest knockout in the tournament, and so I won the Golden Gloves. That day, one of the paper reporter, Keith Dick, so he came and wrote an article about me to the Herald News. So I came from Sri Lanka, and so I trained the Angel Brito. So everybody after that want to train with me. So me and another coach, James Mason, we together, we train all other boxers, and I make them a champions.
Sir, establishing the Straight Jab boxing club in New Jersey.
Yeah, the thing is, after that, the fighter fought with me, so I make him the club like a Jersey Boys Boxing Club in the beginning, because before that, after the police athletic league. So head coach got retired. So there's nobody to take over because I cannot take over. This is belong to the government and state and the city. So I am not doing the government city job. So finally, I took over the gym and I make the gym Jersey Boys Boxing Club in the beginning. So Jersey Boys Boxing Club, he became the professional fighter. So after that, recently, I make the straight jab boxing club. The straight jab, the jab is the more powerful punch in the boxing. That's the key in the boxing, the jab. Jab is a very, very important punch. So one of my close friend, Christian Wheeler, so he told me one to name it straight jab. So I make the straight jab boxing club. Now I have 5 professional fighters, Joel Flores and Tarindu from Sri Lanka, and I have another 3 fighters, and the Sachin Dikwal from India. So I have a lot of 5 good professional fighters, and I have like 70 amateur fighters. This is not only the boxing, this is a part of boxing. Truly, I came from very poor family, because I am a street boy, so I have a street experience. All the Marians know me, very well, so I'm a street boy. So that street experience, because I raised without the father, I didn't have the father's image, So a lot of these kids, they are street kids, they are coming from the gangs, blood gang and the Dominican gang, Mexican gangs, very, very tough kids. So when they come to the gym to register as a boxer, so I always show them my love and I discipline them because I had the experience, So these kids are very hungry, So they don't have a father. Sometimes they don't know who is the father, They don't know mothers. A lot of they're raised from the grandparents, So they are very hungry. So they're hungry for the sports because they want to make the money from boxing to be a pro, So that's the main key. So I want to make them a good citizen, not only the boxing. Straight Jab did a lot of things for this city, and I'm proud to tell that there's 3 police officers and in the Pacific and the 1 state trooper from my gym and the 2 cops from Moses Rodriguez and the Mark 5 gym and the Yuan in the state trooper, and I have 2 doctors from my gym and the Santiago and the Melanie Sandoval, and I have that restaurant managers, I have a construction company owners, I have the 18-wheeler drivers, So this is not the part of boxing. So I want to make them a good citizens, stay away from the street and work hard and become a good citizen. That's my main key. So everybody cannot be a professional fighter. It is not easy to be a pro fighter, because you want to be a pro, you need the financial support too from the backing, So you have to put like whole day, your whole life to train hard, So you have to sacrifice, you have to grind, So 5 kids are doing pros now. I have 70 amateurs. So I'm helping them. So when they win the Golden Gloves, so after that state tournament nationals, so they can decide whether they want to become the pro or they want to find the job and be a good citizen. That's it.
Sir, what does it mean to you to have received recognition as the best coach in 2021 and 2022 and the 2023 certificate of recognition from the state of New Jersey?
Yes, because I'm the person, I'm very down to earth, I am very low profile, I don't want to show off, So even though city of Pacific mayor, also in the city of Pacific don't know what I'm doing. So we had the exhibition boxing fights in my gym. So I invite the chief of police and the fire chief and the mayor and the councilman to come to the events, So they came to my boxing gym. Mayor took my invitation and he came. So that day, my fighters who's working in the police and everything, they came with the uniforms. They came the uniforms. So before the fights, they give the sparring. So they give the speeches, So one of the police officer, Yuan, so he cannot talk. Once he took the mic and he talking and he cried, He said, he's my father. He's my father. Because of him, I'm in here. He told the front of everybody, Everybody said, stand and give him a standing ovation, and everybody clapped, And the same thing everybody said, all the kids talked. They said, the coach Bandula is our father. He saved our life. Otherwise, we are in the jail or we get killed, So we are selling drugs or anything. So he did so much for the community. So that day, mayor got shocked. Everybody got shocked what I'm doing to the city of Passaic for the kids. That day, mayor told me, before mayor bought the certificates. And so he gave me that recognition certificate for me and a couple of the other two coaches. And that's an honor to me, the state of New Jersey and the governor and then the mayor signed that certificate. Certificate is a piece of paper, I don't mind that, but the thing is, God knows what I'm doing, So that's I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying when I see them. So with the uniforms and come police cars and stop and talk to me. So some kids, they didn't have the money to go for the classes for the criminal justice they are doing. So I pay their tuition fee and I make them to come to gym and train free. So I take them to eat. I buy them clothing, everything. I did what I can for everything for them and make them a good citizen. I'm proud to tell. So that's why I got that certificate from the city of Passaic.
Sir, what message would you like to send to the students and alumni of St. Mary's College Dehiwala?
I want to tell you, St. Mary's College is one of the greatest college in Sri Lanka. So the thing, St. Mary's is we have all type of kids. You go to the fish market, we have a Marian. You go to the butcher store, we have a Marian. Butcher place, we have a Marian. We go to the street, we have a Marian. We travel all over the world, Australia, anywhere you go, there's a Marian. There's a music bands, there's a Marian. Everywhere. It's like a mixed fruit, It's like a mixed fruit salad. You get it, everything, good, bad, and ugly. The Marians are tough kids. They never give up. They always stand by. So I want to give you advice. One thing, because I love boxing, so I try to help the boxing and I came a couple of times and I sent the gloves and everything, basketballs, everything to help the school. So it didn't happen. So when the time we are doing boxing, if the Marians are coming, they are so scared. So scared. They know we are the best in 70s, We're not playing, we are not playing, we are going to fight or kill one, That's why. So we are disciplined. The coaches discipline us and the teachers discipline us. We have a lot of respect for the teachers and the elderly people. So there is a message I want to tell. Doesn't matter, you are a good sportsman. You have to respect each other, respect to the others. If you don't know something, you have to teach the others. You have to give the helping hand. That's the main thing my mother teach me, So I didn't have the father, So I learned from my mother. So she teach me. After that I learned from my teachers in a school, It's a beautiful college and truly I'm not criticizing other colleges like St. Peter's, St. Thomas Royal and everything. No, I'm not criticizing any college. But St. Mary's is the greatest school in Sri Lanka, because I said, as I told you, it's like a mixed fruit. Burgers, Sinhalese, Muslims, and then the Tamils, everything, everybody together. So we build the college. So I want to give the advice. So what I did for the college, what we did for the college, all the kids now and the new generation, they have to do the same thing. They have to build up our name in a college. And I want to thank you for you, Kader. You are doing a the major, marvelous job, I really respect that for you. Even though you left the school, even you didn't give up, still I helped in the school. I'm very, very proud of you, Even though I come to this country, now 35 years in the USA, I never forget America. That's my country and my college. Always I'm proud to tell I'm a Marian. Even though now I'm planning to put all the Marians who pass away doing boxing. Recently, 3 fighters passed away, Godfrey Van here, and Andrew Daniels, and Hans Van Kulenberg, and Bunty Van Kulenberg. These 4, and the Theodore Isaacson, Nigel Jensen. So I want to put their names in my gym, write their names, and to remember Marians, I'm going to put in a wall, St. Mary's, all boxes, So this is the things, you have to be a warrior. You cannot be a coward, So you have to take the challenges as like a boxing fight. Once you get a punch, you go down, you get up and fight again. You're never going to give up, until you win. That's the advice I tell. Respect, discipline, and study very hard. But first is your education, So I didn't go to the campus, so high level education. But we learn everything from the street. I learned everything from the street. So I'm a street smart, not the book smart, that time. So still I'm the street smart, I know what to do, how to do everything when I get on the street. Some kids are book smart. When they come to the street, they get lost. So because they are not street smart. So you have to learn the both, book and the street both, how to survive, Especially when they travel other countries, they know everything about the books. Once they come to the United States, America, or any other country, they lost. They don't know what they are doing.
So next question is, how do you feel about being featured in the St. Mary's Legacy magazine? And what message do you hope readers will take away from your story?
Truly, I couldn't believe, So you called me and said, and you want to put me in the Legacy magazine, So truly, I want to tell you again, I'm a down-to-earth guy, So I don't want to get popular. Even the America, so a lot of Sri Lankans don't know I'm the one, only Sri Lankan for the 50 states. I'm the only Marian. I have a boxing gym and plus the professional coach. And my gym is out of 48 gyms in the state of New Jersey, the best gym, fourth place. So I'm proud of that, to become the Sri Lankan and become the Marian, to be a professional boxing coach in the USA. Doing the boxing in USA is not easy, not like other countries. This is the boxing hub, all the tough people in this business, It is very, very hard, but I am proud to tell Mother Mary teach me something. Take all the challenges I learned from the St. Mary, and thank you very much. You all put me in the magazine, Legacy magazine. I like to see that magazine, and I want to give my grandson to hold that magazine. One day I'm not in here, so they can see what I did for this to society, So thank you very much, Kad, especially for you and your team. And thank you very much. You're doing that video and everything. I want to bring up the St. Mary's boxing now. That's my main plan. So I want to bring that boxing again, and I want to get truly I want to come over there and stay like a couple of months and put the setup. And then there's a Leslie Pirish is there, Anthony J. Sudasan is there, So Berenger is there. So I want to talk to them and and start the boxing again. And St. Mary's and bring it to the top level like the 70s.
Sir, finally I would like to ask, in your opinion, what is the legacy of St. Mary's College Dehiwala and how has it shaped its students over the years?
It is great. It is very, very great, So I saw in my hobby page, we have a good band, a lot of progress, and the science thing, and then the athletics, and the sports events, and it's it's unbelievable. So they are working like a team, and so I'm proud to tell you this. So though that now the Muslim boys, Sinhalese boys, and the Christians, all the religions, they are working together to build up our college name, So I want to tell you other thing. This is a truly Christian school, So the times fathers and rule the school. So I have a lot of respect for that, So the time I came, some teachers, principals, lady principals, and then some masters, they don't know anything about our college history, I think now we have a strong principal and the teachers, So I hope and they will work together with we have a OB in the Australia, and in here we don't have OB, but I'm a lifetime member in the OB, and so we work together and build up name again, and do something for my college, and what the college teach me. So I have to give the college back something, so what I learned, So Marians, the boxing, that's in their blood, So they always want to ready to fight, So I want to tell that I want to come and talk to, as I told you, Jay Sudasan and the Leslie Piris and the whole team. This is the important thing, as I told you, that in the St. Mary's, So this is the brave kids, brave fighters that came from St. Mary's, all the sportsmen, not only the boxing, cricket, rugby, swimming, Anton Swan, rugby played Marco Di Silva, wrestling Bandhu Sena, Ranjit Mendes, Earl, and then cricket Bernie Rulak, and Tiran Dikau, and so many, so many, I forgot the names also, all the sports. We had a good basketball, Rohanta Perra, Marcus. We had the very good sportsmen, boxing, wrestling, swimming, rugby, and all the sports, So I want to see that the college like that, like 70s. That's my only dream.
Thank you, Bandula Ratnapala sir, for sharing your incredible journey and insights with us today. Your dedication both to the sports and boxing and the mentoring young athletes is truly commendable. Your story will inspire the students and alumni of St. Mary's College Dehiwala and many others. We appreciate your time and wish you continued success all your future endeavors. Thank you once again. Let's meet with another incredible story.